So the Deep Dark, in my opinion, two of the most interesting features ever showcased for Minecraft, and I'm just being 100% with you guys. Like, I seriously cannot wait for the Deep Dark. What else could we see out of this biome, as well as out of this brand new structure coming to the 1.19 Wild Update later this year? Well, you guys know how I like to roll. We're going to be checking out ideas from you guys on feedback, which is the place to share your ideas with not only the community, but the game developers, the people that work on Minecraft. So I've already done this several times before, most recently for the allays. So I'll have a link down below if you guys want to check out that video. But today is all about the Deep Dark. So feel free to share your ideas down below in the comment section. If you guys can do me a huge favor and please support the video with a like, it seriously goes a long way, as well as consider subscribing. Only 40% of you are a part of the stealth army, and I'd love to see you around here. So let's go ahead and kick things off with the first idea called the Deep Dark Traitor. And this already sounds intense. Mysterious hooded figure who lives in the Deep Dark near ruined Nether portal, surrounded by black and red candles. He buys items and blocks from Nether for dark rituals, like Village Trader, but only for Nether items. Great new way to link Nether to the overworld caves. More reasons to explore the Nether, and to amplify spooky, deep dark vibes. Nether portals and Deep Dark can be directly linked to the Piglin Bastions or Nether Fortress. He can sell stuff which will help you explore the Deep Dark and fight the Warden. For example, new potions and enchantments which could help you defeat the Warden. So this is a really interesting idea. Overall, I would say I like the concept. This is something I've actually discussed before on Twitter, is the whole idea of a darker, more mysterious version of the Wandering Trader that can only be found in the Deep Dark, or it can only be found in maybe other areas of the overworld, like exclusively in a mine shaft or in the Stronghold. Like, they could definitely explore this a little bit more than just the Wandering Trader. I don't think a lot of people utilize the Wandering Trader for obvious reasons. Now, this person known as Registered User, which is a great name by the way, also mentioned like items for possibly defeating the Warden, which King B Dogs has said several times before that the incentive is not to defeat the Warden, like he doesn't want people encouraged or motivated to defeat or fight the Warden. I know that's not going to stop people from the community. It's probably going to happen eventually, but the Warden has like 500 plus health, which is ridiculous. But clearly the idea is not to fight this creature. I really don't even consider the Warden like a boss or even a mob. It's almost like it's a part of the biome. You can't have the Warden without the Deep Dark. It's just a part of this whole mystery of the Deep Dark. It's evil and mysterious and sinister. Like, we don't really know much about the Deep Dark and the Warden. So although I don't necessarily agree with fighting the Warden, I do agree with the idea of adding a new Deep Dark Trader with special rewards or special trades. It could be new enchantments, maybe a new type of item that allows you to craft a new armor. Nothing broken, of course, but maybe it just works better underground. Maybe it works better in different environments. Like, they could definitely play around with new trades for the Wandering Trader, or just new trades for a new type of trader exclusive to the Deep Dark. Now let's go ahead and check out this next idea. It's a very long post, so maybe we'll only do like 3 or 4 ideas in today's video. If you guys want to see me do a part 2, I can easily make that happen because there's so many incredible ideas related to the Deep Dark. But this is called Deep Dark Ore with 12 votes, and here's the idea. I propose a new ore type. Personally, I don't care about the name as it's less important than the concept, but perhaps it could be Sculkium or something. This ore would be found rarely in cave walls or the Deep Dark. The ore would take longer to be mined than obsidian, or equal. The reason behind this is because the ore will intermittently emit a loud sound when being mined, like a crystal breaking. The ore will do this at least 5 times. This will make mining this ore extremely scary, as a Warden could hear this ore and rush after you at any moment. This would make mining in the Deep Dark a high-risk, high-reward scenario with a lot of strategy involved. As for the reward, perhaps you could create a tool/armor stronger than netherite. I know what you're thinking, it's too much too soon, diamonds just got replaced. My idea is that in terms of strength, it wouldn't be any stronger, but the new tool's armor could be enchanted with eternal, which means if you die with the tools and armor in your inventory, or they run out of durability, you would not lose them, but rather the enchantment. Anyway, I'm open to suggestions. The most important part of my request is the mining mechanic, as it sounds terrifying. What a fantastic creative idea. I love the whole idea of introducing a new ore, and I know a lot of people are going to panic as soon as someone ever mentions new ore. We get it, ancient debris is incredible, netherite is overpowered, but I love the idea of adding a new ore in the most dangerous biome ever and making it even more dangerous by making the ore sort of scream or make a sound that's so loud that it's going to attract the warden. So do you risk it? Like, do you put yourself in that type of situation where clearly you're probably gonna die? It makes you really focus on strategy and tactics and figuring out how to maneuver in a way where you don't die, where you survive, you collect the loot, you collect the ore, and you somehow escape, right? Like, that's the idea, but I love this. And I love that although this is a very unique type of ore, it doesn't directly compete with netherite. So people are still going to go for netherite. I think this is really awesome. Share your ideas down below when it comes to deep dark ore. So moving on to the next idea with 28 votes called Deep Dark Music Disc. And I personally feel like this is bound to happen. Like, we're more than likely going to get a new music disc in 1.19. Fingers crossed it can be found in the Deep Dark City. I think that would just sort of add to the incentive and the rewards. We're getting exclusive loot and treasure in the Deep Dark City, so this might be inevitable. But here's the post. It'll be found exclusively in the Deep Dark, and maybe they can make the fans vote for the disc that they want, and the options will be fan-made as well. I really like the idea of not only including fan ideas, like directly from feedback, but also possibly fan music discs, as well as paintings, maybe paintings directly from the community. There's so many talented people in the Minecraft community, from mod creators, map designers, costume designers, pixel artists, musicians, the list goes on. Minecraft could easily take full advantage of this by implementing more community creators into updates. Like, that would just be fantastic, and being able to vote for a new music disc would just make this update that much more special. But share your ideas down below when it comes to voting for even more content outside of new mobs and new biomes. But let's go ahead and check out the final idea in today's video called the Stealth Enchantment Deep Dark. With the new Sculk sensor and the warden coming out in the 1.19 update, there should be a way to pass through the Deep Dark undetected. Therefore, I propose the Stealth Enchantment. The idea for this enchantment would be to add it to your boots or a different armor, and it would decrease the vibrations you make while wearing the armor. This wouldn't completely remove the vibrations, it would lower the chance of vibrations occurring. There could also be different levels of this enchantment: Stealth 1, 2, and 3. Which, depending on the level, it would increase the strength of the effect. You could obtain this enchantment by finding loot in the Deep Dark or other caves in general. This could also be used for other features, such as avoiding traps that use Sculk sensors and avoiding players. By far the best enchantment ever. I'm just playing. Seriously though, I do like the idea of adding more enchantments, especially in 1.19, and I feel like adding especially this type of enchantment will encourage more people to play a certain style, so they have to consider that, and they have to consider introducing new tools, new enchantments, something that's going to allow and help players adapt, that's going to help them survive. That should really be something Mojang focuses on in 1.19, not only making these biomes more beautiful and immersive and spookier and creepier, but they should really try and find ways to make it more enjoyable to play in different styles. But share your ideas down below when it comes to new enchantments, when it comes to treasure in the Deep Dark City, as well as possibly other mobs that we can find in this mysterious biome. As always, thank you guys for the support, notification squad, y'all are the goats, and I'll catch you all in the next video. So take care. Peace.